Best. It's Rich, it's Dion, it's Marshall, and we have right here the paperwork. We have a highlight between the San Francisco 49ers and Seahawks. What a game this was. An absolute classic. Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Legion.
That's my man.
Richard Sherman, Pete Carroll. Pre-game, they didn't even want any shenanigans with these two teams. Look at that wall of officials that they had there. And just in case anyone's wondering, it was a non-pleat khaki and cleats. First play of the game, a disaster for Russell Wilson. Aldon Smith just goes right in on him. Sack, forced fumble, and recovery, the trifecta. And that is the way the game started. First championship game to start with a turnover since, Marshall, your championship game against the Rams.
Yeah, let me talk about this game, though, Rich.
Okay.
I think that shook him up a little bit because it took him a while to kind of get going.
Well, the defense picked him up, kept Kaepernick and the Niners out of the end zone. It was the only points that they've allowed on the first possession of an opponent all season long. And it was the first lead Colin Kaepernick's had in Seattle, 3-0. That just scored to start the second quarter, 3rd and 9. What do you think of this holding call?
That was a very bad call. They're physical, let him play, top of the route, let him go. Now you go, fight for the ball.
Well, the fresh set of downs led to the fresh legs of Colin Kaepernick as Sherman and Crabtree. It was a little bit more than playful later on.
Yeah, they were friends, man.
And Kaepernick is out.
Oh, buddy.
First down slides.
Mama, there goes that man.
Well,
when he starts to run,
that was just
you're
12
playing
yards.
man, you could be in trouble.
That was just a cloud of dust compared to this. 58 Kaepernick yards, second level, picking him up, putting him down.
Just makes it
Great
miss.
hustle by Chancellor. Great hustle. That's why he's a Pro Bowl.
2 plays later, 3rd and goal from the 1. Anthony Dixon up the gut. It is ruled a touchdown. However, all scoring plays are reviewed, and upon further review, Dixon is down before he gets in. And this is crucial.
Very crucial.
Because on the play that Dixon does get the gimme touchdown, Mike Iupati, one of the top offensive linemen in the game and in the league, gets knocked out.
They were not able to run the ball after Iupati went out.
This is a great play right here.
Seahawks next drive, Russell Wilson doing.
What Russell Wilson does.
And 8 seconds running around to find Doug Bowe and Marshall, folks. Game day morning X.
Hey, he reminds me of Fran Tarkenton, how he extends plays and buys time. It's just amazing. And then his ability to just flick the ball down the field. It caught them off guard. Whitner didn't think he could throw the ball that far.
Paid the price as Ahmad Brooks lowered the boom there. Next play, Dan Skuta with the sack keeps Russell Wilson in Seattle out of the end zone after settled for a field goal. Wilson was sacked 4 times in the first half. Second half, different story. First possession, play action. It's Marshawn Lynch coming free, kick-starting, picking him up, and scoring. Beastquake. 40 yards, tie game.
Boy, short yardage and goal line plays like this out in the field of play. As a running back, you always know one guy gets out of position, it could be a big play.
Nice
here
patience,
it is right
nice
here.
patience, nice cut, nice vision. Now go get it. Now let's run.
And then the inevitable Skittle shower. Look at Golden Tate.
They Bankhead bouncing in.
Look at he wanted to get one in.
He almost lost the 2.
Almost got it in there. 49ers ensuing drive. Colin Kaepernick to Michael Crabtree. What a catch, 22 yards.
What a catch, what a throw. Now, Colin Kaepernick is capable of making those type throws.
2 plays later, Kaepernick sacked by Michael Bennett, but the ball is loose and goes to Jonathan Goodwin, who's a big man with football.
Big man dream.
What a break to keep the drive alive, and would you believe the next play, a jump throw, 26-yard touchdown to Bolden. What a throw.
If you watch, they kept rushing Kaepernick to his right, making him go left. Anytime that he gets to run right, his ability to run and throw he's dangerous going that way.
Gets it over Earl Thomas, who could be one of the best ball-skilled jumpers in the league.
There goes that man.
There goes the X Factor.
They call special teams special for a reason.
The ensuing kickoff, Doug Baldwin, 69 yards, momentum swinging back and forth between gold and Seahawk helmets. 4 plays later, Russell Wilson pressured. Harbaugh was, he was just a highlight all day. Upset that there was no intentional grounding called. Seahawks settled for a field goal. Next drive, Russell Wilson rolling around, throws the ball away. this one was called grounding.
It's got to be past the line of scrimmage, right?
Somebody got to talk to him about this here.
And Seahawks coming out decide to go kick a field goal. After they call a timeout, though, they send Russell Wilson back on the field. Hauschka's not going to kick the 53-yarder. They decide to, let's go for it. Go for it, 4th and 7. They get the free play. It's an offsides, and what do they do at the free play? They get a touchdown.
Great play.
So instead of going for the field goal, they call timeout, go back on the field, and on 4th and 7, get the free play touchdown. What a sequence. To
That's
go
great
up
coverage.
20-17 and take the lead. Harbaugh could only stand there and shake his head. 10 minutes to go. Kaepernick, 3rd and 6, rolling to his left. It's a sack, forced fumble.
You get pressure with 4 men, guys.
Michael Robinson recovers. Can the 49ers keep San Francisco out of the end zone? Well, can San Francisco keep Seattle out of the end zone? This pass went to Curse, and Navarro Bowman rips it out of his hands, and clearly before he goes down and has his right knee
Praying for you,
in an
man.
unnatural way.
This was gruesome.
It looks like he's got the ball down on the ground, and it's not 49ers ball. Much to Jim Harbaugh's dismay and chagrin, they ruled it that because of the scrum, they could not review the fact as to who got the football, even though it looked apparent that it was Bowman's ball. And after he got carted off, Seattle decided to go for the touchdown instead of the field goal. And San Francisco got the ball back anyway with 7 minutes and change to go. So Kaepernick now has the ball down 3, and it's a pick. Cam Chancellor.
And that one was costly because Seattle got the ball back and ran more time off the clock and actually got a field goal right there.
So what happens next? Golden Tate on 3rd and 15. They decide to get as many yards for Stephen Hauschka. They would kick the field goal to make it a 6-point game. So Colin Kaepernick and the 49ers, with 3 timeouts to go, needed to go 78 yards for a touchdown to make the Super Bowl. And on 4th and 2, decided to go for it right before the 2-minute warning, moved the chains 3rd and 2. Minute to go in the game. Kaepernick, same throw that Chancellor picked off, except he gets it over the defense to Crabtree right there, moved the chains. 30 seconds to go inside the red zone, going in the end zone to Crabtree. Sherman breaks it up and knocks it to Malcolm Smith to wrap it up.
One-on-one, you had a stutter goal with Crabtree. Your best guy against their best guy, you got to take a shot. And Richard Sherman came up big.
Sherman, with the game ceiling, lowered the boom from the Legion of Boom, the Stanford guy, to beat his former Stanford coach and send his current team to the Super Bowl. Gives Crabtree a slap and then a choke sign for Kaepernick. Crabtree got called 15 yards for that. As the 49ers, there's the aforementioned sign that he said was for Kaepernick after the game. The 49ers are sent packing by Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks, who got one of the toughest 100-yard rushing games you'll ever see from Marshawn Lynch, and a 106-yard receiving performance from Marshall Faulk's Game Day Morning X Factor. Doug Baldwin, you are one Nostradamus, Marshall Faulk. The Seattle Seahawks, with Pete Carroll in his 4th year as coach, going to Super Bowl 48.